Everyone, welcome to my channel 5E. My name is Reenu Verma and I'm your facilitator and your friend. So, kids, how are you doing? I hope that you are doing good. And what about your learning? Are you practicing everything? Yes or no? I'm sure that you are practicing all the things that I'm sharing on my channel. In the first video, we have learned how to describe a person with a simple 5 points. So please keep trying to describe your family members, your mama, your papa, your grandfather, your favorite teacher and your best friend, right? In that way, when you are trying to describe different people, you will become pro one day in describing different people. Please use the 5 points that I have discussed. And agar aapne wo video nahi dekhi hai, how to answer the question who, please press on the iCard and there's a link. You should watch the video, all right? And all the videos will be there, okay? So in the last video, we have learned the properties of an object, right? And this video is about part 2, how to describe an object. As I mentioned that in previous video we have learned the properties, and in this video we will be learning how to apply all the properties, okay? So, and before that, in the last video, I have shown a picture of an object, and where I asked a question from the kids that what do you call that, that object? आप क्या बोलते हो उसको? आप when you are looking at that picture, आपके mind में क्या answer आता है, right? So, I received 2 lovely answers in the comment section that is given by Sohana and Aditya. The answers were peeler and cutter, although the answer is not correct, but still I would love to clap for the kids, and I would love to appreciate the efforts done by the mother जिन्होंने initiate लिया, उन्होंने chat box में answers लिखे. Thank you so much, because this kind of efforts and make me feel good that there are some people who really want to watch these kind of video, and बहुत motivation मिलता है, to be very honest. जब आप comment करते हैं तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है. So I would say please maintain that consistency. Please write down in a chat box so that I should also feel motivated to make these kinds of video. So let's start. So before that, again, I would just want to request, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you never miss an update, because I'm going to post very good videos on Monday and Wednesday. Every week, Monday and Wednesday, you will be receiving videos on my channel, and I'll give my best thing to make children to speak normal sentences in day to day life. So I am just giving my 100%, and be just walk with me, support me, so that I can fulfill your expectations. So without wasting any time, let's just start. But before that, yesterday only I was sitting and I was just remembering about the kids, and when I was in working in the school, there were so many parents, and most of the kids, they face this kind of a problem कि जब आप उनको पढ़ाते हो वो पढ़ लेते हैं, और 10 मिनट्स बाद 20 मिनट्स बाद आप उनसे पूछोगे तो उनको याद रहेगा, राइट? बट अगर सेम चीज़ आप उनसे नेक्स्ट डे पूछोगे या डे आफ्टर टुमारो पूछोगे, उनको याद नहीं रहता. दे फॉरगेट एवरीथिंग, एंड आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द किड्स के साथ ये प्रॉब्लम है, एंड पेरेंट्स भी इस चीज़ के लिए दे डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू, राइट? So I thought let's make a video on that. So my upcoming video will be about listening. And बच्चे क्यों भूल जाते हैं? Because they are not listening carefully, right? Listening means good listener will be a good learner, because learning start from listening, right? So if somebody is not listening, they won't be able to learn properly, right? So from the beginning stage, we should make our kids in a habit to listen actively, right? While learning anything, the child should be active listener. So next video will be about how to make your child active listener, and I think that is very important, that the child should listen carefully, okay? So let's just and please watch the complete video, because in the end, as always, I share one tip and that will be really useful for you. So please do not skip the video, and so please watch the complete video, all right, and stay tuned. Let's start. Okay, so yay, so this was the picture, right? Yes, absolutely. So I would say that it is not a peeler. It is not a cutter. It is a grater. Yes, that's the name. The name of an object is grater. Okay. So now, as I disclose the name, now let us see how we can describe that grater in details. We are going to apply all the properties. Okay. So in the last let's just recapitulate all the properties, and then we will start. So these are the properties. The first property is color, so we will be looking for the color. Then shape, and later on size, whether it's small, big, medium, right? And mass, that is stand for weight. So whether it's lightweighted or heavy, right? So something is that is light in weight, it's always goes up, like you can just easily uplift it, right? And something is heavy, it takes energy to uplift it, right? And then texture, how does it feel when you are touching something, right? So keep on touching the objects and tell your child to tell how do you feel, right? Give them exposure. आप उनको मतलब अलग अलग objects दिखाइए, उनको बोलो touch करो, press करो, how do you feel, right? And I'm sure they will give you lovely answers. They have answers, right? It's just that you should keep on asking. उनके पास बहुत सारे answers होते हैं, and I love to hear those answers. And the last one is uses. That is very important, because the child should learn what is the use of an object. Okay, so let's start and apply all the properties. Yes, we should figuring out the name, right? Now let us apply the properties. On first sentence we can say that it is a grater and a kitchen tool, right? So it's a kitchen tool, we use it in a kitchen. Second thing, it is small and has a different pattern, right? Can you see that it has some big holes, and beside that there is some small holes, and this side it has some different pattern, right? We can grate the potatoes from here, right? All right, so it has different pattern, and it is small, right? Now next thing is it is made of steel, right? What material is used to make an object, that is also important. Okay, we should tell the kids, okay, touch करो, टच करके बताओ आपको क्या लग रहा है, क्या है. You can give the options. प्लास्टिक है, स्टील है, आयरन है ना, रबर है, राइट? तो आप उसको यू कैन गिव द ऑप्शंस, एंड चाइल्ड विल टेल यू वन थिंग, राइट? सो माइट बी इट्स पॉसिबिलिटी कि वो आपको करेक्ट आंसर दे, राइट? सो ऑलवेज ट्राई टू गिव ऑप्शंस. ओके, it is made of steel and light weighted, right? So I would tell all the kids to bring a grater from the kitchen, and उसको आप hold करके देखो, आप मुझे बताओ, is it light weighted? Yes, definitely it will be light weighted. Yeah. So and see, the next thing we can tell about an object, it comes in different shapes like square and rectangle, right? I have put it both the pictures. These are just two pictures, but I know that in market when you go for a grater, when you are going to purchase a grater, there are different shapes, right? It could be and the shape and size is also different. Shape is also different, and size, there are some small and there are some big grater available in the market, right? तो आप market में जाएंगे तो आपको size भी अलग मिल जाएगा और shape भी, right? So next thing is it has rough surface that help us to cut foods into very small pieces, right? Can you see the picture? And I would request you kids, आप इसको टच करके देखो, आपको कैसा फील होगा? आई एम श्योर आपको रफ फील होगा, बिकॉज ये जो पैटर्न है ये आपके हैंड में चुभेगा, राइट? तो इसीलिए ये रफ है. ऑलराइट, सो सी वी हैव covered the property size, it means it has small, right? We have covered the property shape, that it is square or rectangle. We have covered the property surface, right? That means वो कैसा है, smooth है, rough है, right? किस type का है, right? तो आपने, and we have also use the property कि उसका use क्या है, right? किसी भी object का use क्या है, that is very important. So we have covered all the properties here, right? We are not covering the color part because when we are telling about the material and the steel is count in silver, so that's why we can skip that part. All right, now let us move on the second picture. Oh wow, I think this all the kids know. What is in the picture? What do we say? It is a basketball, right? Now we can talk about shape, we can talk about size, we can talk about color. There are many things. Now let us see. It is orange in color and has black lines. Can you see? There are some black lines. Yes, that's correct. It is round in shape. Look, it is round. Round, round, circle. So it is round in shape. It is big and heavy, right? As compared to other balls, the basketball is little heavy, right? Hana? And it is big in size, right? It helps us to play, right? So what is the use of basketball? We can play with the basketball, right? Yes, now let us repeat. It is a basketball. It is orange in color and has black lines. It is round in shape. It is big and heavy. It helps us to play. Now next. Oh wow! What is this? Can anybody tell me? And again, I would say please pause the video and ask your children what they know about this picture. Okay? And although I'm going to tell, but still I just want answers from your kids. What do they call this picture? Right? Okay. So yes, it is a kettle or sometimes called a tea kettle, right? So it is a kettle and tea kettle also. Now let us talk about the size and shape. It is small electric kitchen appliance. So again, it's small. It's not that much big. It's small and it is electrical kitchen appliance. अगर आपके बच्चे से appliance word नहीं बोला जाता है, it's okay. इसको छोड़ दीजिए. Not necessary. You can just tell your child it is small and it is a small electric kitchen tool. राइट आप इसको सिंपली बोल सकते हैं राइट कोई टूल है जिसको हम यूज करते हैं राइट और इट्स अ स्मॉल एंड इट्स वर्क ऑन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ये भी आप बोल सकते हैं okay now it is blue in color with a beautiful design see it is light blue right and there is some can you see the pattern there are some leaves there are some beautiful butterflies right yes so when there is some some butterflies some so that is called a design okay it has a lid spout and handle right so this is a lid handle and a spout okay lid is this one handle is this one it is made of steel and plastic right again we are telling the material also what material is used to make the kettle it is made of what and now what is the use we can boil water and also make tea right so see we have applied almost all the properties we have applied the color we have applied the size we have applied the what is the use and we have also adding one point that is it is made of what we are also talking about material so here I have added one point material you should also ask from your kids so let us revise it is a kettle or sometime called a tea kettle it is small electrical kitchen appliance it is blue in color with beautiful design on it it has a lid spout and handle it is made of steel and plastic we can boil water and also make tea right so such a lovely useful appliance it is आप boil water कर सकते हो आप इसमें tea भी बना सकते हो now next look what is this I think ये mostly बच्चों को पता होगा mostly boys का तो favorite है ये do you know what is this can anybody tell me please write down in a chat box आप इसको क्या बोलते हो please I just want to hear a lovely words from the kids so let us see so I'll tell you the name it is a top toy it is a top toy. The name is top, and it is kind of a toy that boys love to play with it. Now let us talk about the shape and color. So can you see it is round? Look, round, oval and pointed from bottom, right? See, this is the bottom, right? It's so pointed. And if I talk about this area, it is round, and if I talk about from this area, it is looking little oval. All right, so it is round, oval and pointed from bottom. Now let's talk about colors, right? Can you see so many colors are there? So when there are so many colors, what do we say? It's looking very colorful, right? Because there is not a single color, there are many colors, right? Now let us see the next one. It is made of wood and light in weight, right? It is lightweighted. Yeah. And now let us talk about surface. So when we touch, how do we feel? Its surface is very smooth, right? Yes? Yay. So now again we can see that there are some properties. So this is all for today, and thank you so much for watching the video. And as I said that in the end I will give you one tip, and the tip of the day is that it is not necessary that every time you have to use all the properties, right? Sorry. As per the object, we can skip any property, and if you think that is not applicable on the property, आप उसको skip कर सकते हो, right? Colors mostly आप use कर सकते हो, shape, size. कभी कभी आप मास नहीं भी यूज करोगे, लाइट वेट है, अगर स्पेसिफिक लाइट वेट है तब आप बताओगे, हैवी है तब आप बताओगे, मीडियम है, बहुत भारी भी नहीं है बहुत हल्का भी, तो आप इसको स्किप कर सकते हो, राइट? जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको ये प्रॉपर्टी डालनी, तो ऑब्जेक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग आप इन प्रॉपर्टीज को यूज करेंगे. All right, so this was the tip of the day, and in the next video we will be talking about very important thing, because when